Mm. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Shortwave radio. Up.
I don't think you're muted. Is
No,
he
I
muted?
This
hear you.
I'm telling you, they can't
hear
hear me. This is what happened. This kind of stuff happens.
I think it's all delusional Patriot fans' fault.
No,
for
no,
saying it.
Yeah.
no. Jamie said there's no sound. I can trust
Wow.
Jamie.
So
Can
they
you
ain't
hear me
nobody
now?
from the.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Well,
we
did
heard
they
you.
hear me in color?
Maybe
Mm.
you got the whole stream muted.
No.
Yeah, it could be the whole stream, right?
No. I can literally see my mic thingy going.
And he says, "Yeah, Cap, you're muted." That means they can hear you, bro.
It was better before, Michael K says. That's
Oh yeah, that means you're working.
kind of hurts my feelings.
But yeah,
Thank you,
Jamie
Matt, for
might have
life.
said it first, but delusional is a
Michael
Patriot
K is
fan,
wearing a
so
red
he's
dress.
gonna get the blame anyway.
All right. Well, I appreciate you guys. You know what? For some weird reason, when we go on this other streaming service that we have that we're toying around with, and keeping multiple, right? We're making stuff different. Anywho, for whatever reason,
Very
when it goes
stable.
live and goes live it doesn't get my mic through sometimes, and
Yeah,
it did that to color last time. Remember, it's got some
You have to
hiccups.
Go out and come back in, and yeah.
Got some hiccups. It's got some hiccups.
Yeah,
but
not quite stable yet. But
No.
you know what is stable?
Hmm.
Gold.
Ooh, color. Let's all right. Hold up, color. Easy.
Yeah.
Hit the like button on your way
Maybe.
in, guys. Shout out to everybody getting in here. I seen goodness, poor thing. To a side hotline on here. Michael K, Scott Jackson, Cap for Life, Villain. What's going on in here? First is I am Sammy. Welcome, Sammy. In here first, fins up. Everybody, delusional Patriots fan as well in this bad mama jamma. And look, there goes Shake the Money Man Maker. Hit the like button, please, everybody. Get it going. What's up, Jarrett?
Villain in the chat. Villain is Miss Finn's #1 supporter, by the way. Has the only one with VIP access. We had to allow him backstage because he got VIP status on our subscription level, which includes all backstage passes. So
that's true.
All he has to
early
do
content.
is request to come listen to her, and I chop it up for the 3 hours we chop it up after every show.
Salute to the homie Armando in chat as well. Armando, sent me some interesting stuff I know Color has said over the years about the West Coast offense. He had found a nice little tidbit that when's the last time a West Coast offense won the Super Bowl? Does anybody know?
Last year. This year.
Last year, yeah.
Philly.
Last
year.
That's a power. That is
Kansas City.
Is Kansas City running a West Coast?
Absolutely,
a true
they are.
West Coast?
Yes. Absolutely, they are.
I agree.
They've been
with
running
that.
the West Coast since Montana was there.
So I agree with that, but not, dude. You're
talking about a non-conventional West Coast.
Well, I mean, none of it's conventional anymore because remember, West Coast is also a philosophy more than it is a scheme. It's about getting the best out of each position, all that stuff they've been preaching. You know what I mean? Like it has to do with just more than just the formations and all that.
Right.
Well, I mean, listen, you can look it up on Google according to Armando, and he sent me the screenshot. When's the last time the West Coast offense won the Super Bowl? And AI has it at 2014 when the Seahawks beat Denver. A true West Coast offense.
You know what? I think AI was confused. AI thought he said a West Coast team.
Right, exactly.
In other words, a team on the West Coast.
Exactly. That's probably what they're thinking, Color. Because I don't recall Pete Carroll having that system.
Any of y'all that are paranoid, AI is in no danger of taking over the world anytime soon, just to let y'all know, because of flaws like that.
Well, I see the point,
they
right?
can get a bunch of people believing in it.
Right? That's the danger, crypto, yeah. That is the danger.
I think Jimmy Johnson.
Hold up, boys. Shout out to Armando who with the $25 donate, shattering the screen. Thanks for coming on live. My wife is going to bed now. Yeah, Armando, we here for it, baby. I know you guys can't see it because you're in the stage.
No,
but
I see it. I see it.
We see
that. You see that, but you guys didn't see the graphic where the screen got shattered.
Right.
Everybody on YouTube got to see that. So, shout out to Armando.
You're forcing me to go watch the show.
Man, it was a good one. It's a good one. Hit the like button for the graphics. It's why we're on streaming on this other thing, because the plugins and the extra effort we've been putting in around here is all for this secondary program. But StreamYard just keeps pulling us back in because I'll tell you what, StreamYard's got some really cool stuff too. So we really gotta just go ahead and do them both.
Okay, so not to be a nerd.
Shout out to Shake Money. Glad to see crypto is there unbastardizing the brand.
Unbastardizing the brand.
Yeah.
There we go, Shake.
Yeah, so not to be a nerd, but according to Pro Football Reference, the last team to win the Super Bowl that runs the West Coast is in fact last year's Kansas City Chiefs. As you can see here, under offensive scheme, it clearly states West Coast. And then if you look at, let's see, I don't know. I think if Philly does run it, but they might run it. I think they run an Air Coryell crypto, which is a earlier version of the West Coast, but not quite the West Coast.
It's yeah. That's why I say it's a hybrid. It's
I don't know about y'all, dude.
Air Coryell. So the Eagles run an Air Coryell, which is the same offense that Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens run.
I don't know about y'all, but I fucking miss Color when he's not around because it's so I just laugh. I think it's funny because he's like Air Coryell, I think is what it was, and then he's like, "Yep, look, there it is." Like I'm listening and I'm like, I get caught in the moment. I forget that I'm here doing a show and I get caught listening to Color and laughing and stuff. I missed you, buddy. I missed you, buddy.
Well, I've been extra analytical lately because
listen, Color's been taking the analytical Color and sharp. Man, Color got a whole arsenal of sharp tools with analytics right now.
About time I fucking start monetizing
that. Exactly. Yeah,
it's about time. For Tua. What is Tua's rating in the stock market terms? I think he's penny stock level now.
Oh no, he's definitely a void. He's a void.
Yeah, he's a pink sheet territory right now.
He was a hold. He was a hold for like 2 seasons, and then he was a sell. Now he's in a void.
Yeah, he's definitely in the void now.
Colortainment and shit. I agree. It's fucking colortainment for sure. Hit the like button, everybody. So,
oh man,
hold on. I was trying to do
with Tua crypto. They don't trade futures. They got to trade pasts.
Yeah.
Damn. So you can't even cut your losses. You're trying to scam. You're literally trying to scam at this point.
No, you can't even hedge. The only thing you can buy is options.
Yeah. You're making a claim to the SEC to try to recoup your money back. Get $200,000.
Yeah. You're filing.
That's the stage
You're reaching out to other shareholders trying to file a class action lawsuit.
Right.
Yeah.
You're reaching out to the SEC and right.
Making that claim, that insurance claim.
Yeah, it's
man.
That's funny. Color with his fucking newly acquired fucking whatchamacallit humor. Stock humor.
Not market humor.
Oh, excuse me. I don't want to not to be confused with the market humor. Why is this? Hold on a second.
If it's got 4 legs and it walks, I'll trade it.
What if it has no legs and doesn't walk?
I'll trade that too.
All right. Okay.
Hey, I was running real close, Crypto.
Oh, shout out to the homie Villain who upgraded their membership, taking himself to the super level, Color.
Right on.
The ooh la la.
Super level.
Damn.
Just
might be the
upgraded
first
that
one.
membership.
Yeah.
What do we got to give Villain for that level?
I mean, Color, it sounds like you've got some ideas in mind.
I mean, I don't know. I hope you don't ask for too much.
I mean,
damn.
But yeah, I mean, Crypto. I mean, I was real close the other day. I almost had to take delivery on a whole unit of lean hogs, man. I didn't know what I was gonna do, man. What I was gonna do with them all.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a very expensive dubber.
So I switched it over to butter, something more I can handle, you know.
Yeah, some other.
I'm gonna start trading coffee futures in case I get stuck with a delivery of coffee.
Oh yeah, that's not bad to get stuck with that. Yeah.
I'll be like Scrooge McDuck with coffee. I'll be swimming in it.
Trying to figure out.
You'll be up there with Starbucks.
Cap's going to look up on Google what we're supposed to give.
Yeah, I'm trying to crunch the numbers here, boys. And I got to be honest, the data is incomplete, boys. It's very incomplete.
Incomplete?
It is not lining up.
Well, the first super member gets to decide what super members get.
So, shout out to everybody in chat. Can we please
already give him backstage access? He's chopped it up with us after the show before.
Chilling like a villain.
Oh, villain.
Chilling like a villain.
Okay.
So real quick before we get this popping with the additions and a lot of this stuff that I know everybody's gonna want to talk about, right? Let me see if I can find it again, Crypto. Thought I just had the dang thing.
I'm waiting with bated breath for the really exciting news, man.
There's some exciting news, Color. There's some really.
Yeah, we already talked backstage what the really exciting news is.
That's right.
Yeah.
So hold on, let me get this before we get it popping. Make sure everybody's getting them likes up. Once they get the likes going, and then we'll get it going. But
yeah.
Oops.
You know what's got it going?
What's that, Color?
Gold.
Oh shit. All right, I want to just share a little something here because let's see. There's been players that have been signed. Oops, wrong one. Stop sharing.
We got fat.
Wrong one, gentlemen. Share. Is it that one? Yeah, this is the one. So I don't know if you guys know this, but our new offensive lineman is actually Crypto.
What's up, everyone? This is James. Excited to be here in Miami.
It's fucking Crypto.
Wow, it even sounds like him.
What's up, everyone? This is James Daniels. I just signed. Excited
There's our new offensive lineman, Crypto Dolphin.
What's up, everyone? This is James Daniels.
I love the suit, Crypto. I was talking about the team members getting suits.
What's up,
and I just got to say, look at the fresh suit, homie. I mean, bro, looking, styling, and profiling. You know, shout out to Trucker
like
Sean.
Carbon fiber pattern. You see that?
Shout out to Trucker Sean, who sent this to me and said, "Holy cow, dude! Crypto is our new offensive guard," and I'm excited. Crypto, we made it. We made it, baby. We've got the in. Crypto, either this is you or that is your son.
Not quite.
Is that your son?
It's his doppelganger. We'll get him in. We'll get him and Andy together, and Andy and him can do the show together.
Color, we need to do a deep dive on this guy. James Daniels, the new guard, because I got to find out where his origin story is from. And I mean, because there's a real chance that if this guy doesn't have his father in his life for whatever reason, and he's, you know what? We're doing it now. Man? I'm just, dude, I'm dead serious. Crypto. Where were you?
Behind the she was looking so fly, man.
Oh,
she had bell bottoms on. She was jamming out.
Man.
All right, yeah. Oh, yeah. They were at a Bob Dylan concert.
We're at a Toto concert, bro.
They're at a Bob Dylan what is it concert? What is it?
Toto. They was at a Toto.
Yeah, they were at a Toto concert. Yes,
Toto concert.
Okay, so Daniels played center at Iowa from 2015 to 2017. After
by the way, that show was the opening act was Styx. That night.
Styx.
Now, Daniels was drafted by the Chicago Bears. Daniels was drafted by the Chicago Bears in the second round, 39th overall in the 2018 draft. They had selected also in that same draft, or Eric Kush started in 2018 at left guard, though Daniels was slowly integrated into the role by splitting times with Kush. And then on October 28th, he became the full-time starter against the Jets, where after Kush suffered a neck injury. He started 10 games as a rookie, 9 at left guard, 1 at right guard. 2019, he was moved to center when the center Cody Whitehair shifted to guard, so they tried him out there. Bears offensive line struggling at right guard, Kyle Long being placed on IR. Daniels ended up having to return to guard.
Why his last name's Whitehair, right?
I don't know why. All right. Anyhow, so the fifth in the fifth game of the 2020 season against the Bucks, he suffered a season-ending pectoral tear and was placed on IR on October 14th. Then he signed in 2022 to the Pittsburgh Steelers for a 3-year, $26.5 million contract. He was the first player in the NFL in the Pittsburgh Steelers organization to wear the Guardian cap full time. I guess I don't know what the fuck that's, but then he tore his Achilles in 2024 and now ends up with the Dolphins. Let's see what we can find out a little bit about his background. Ooh, look, Color.
This dude looks like a head case, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Color, there is not anything beyond his.
Look at his smile, bro. He's like, I'm about to do you dirty.
I mean, listen, this could be. Shout out to everybody in chat. What's going on, Victor, Jimmy, Kevin, somebody important. Hit the like button, everybody.
Kevin Haunts,
X Factor. I see you, dog.
AKA Vince in a pinch.
Yeah, the Vince. Get those likes up, y'all. Crazy thing though, right? I'm not seeing anything about where he was like born or anything like that.
Nebraska.
Early life. Hold on. Let's see. No, they got nothing. Early life. That's it. That's all they got. They got nothing.
He's an alien. He's
born on September 13th, 1997. That's it. They got nothing.
Was that a Friday?
I don't know. What does that fucking matter if it was a Friday color?
Because it was the 13th.
Oh shit!
I'm telling you, something.
His high school was in Warren, Ohio.
Oh, Ali might know where that's at. Sounds real close to Tooley-Doo.
Sounds okay. In 1997. Crypto.
What was that? Yeah.
19. Where were you in 1997?
Nope, I was just leaving overseas.
No.
That would have put it. That would have put
Hold on a fucking second. That you were just leaving overseas in 1997,
coming
right?
Back.
You were coming
back?
back
Here, yeah.
Right. He had to get some new tail when he got
Hold
back.
On a second. Hold on, color, because I might have him.
Starved for a long time.
The real question is, where were you in 1996? Because he would have been born 9 months later, and he was born in October.
That's what I was.
So, okay, when did you first come back?
It had to be the 96, 97, because that's why I started school.
You know what's crazy? Because hold on, you know what's funny, color?
January.
That's exactly when he was fucking conceived. That's exactly when he was conceived.
That's enough time.
He was born in October. That's 10 months later. January. Where were you in January and February 96, Crypto?
I gotta remember.
Okay,
no, that's why I was still over there. Yeah.
Wow.
Hold on, color. Hold on.
Sounds like he got back and partied his ass off the first couple of nights back.
100%.
I remember. I was in Germany.
Oh well. I mean, who can remember anything in Germany?
Sounds extremely convenient. Germany, huh? When you came back to the United States, where were you? I'm asking. Why does he keep? I feel like he's evading the fucking question now.
1997 would have put it at Toto's first reunion tour.
That's when he was born. Color. Was the reunion tour in fucking Ohio?
Well, it could have been 96. I'm just saying it was right around that time when they were resurging, doing making their second run. You know what I mean?
Ali, we're pretty convinced that our new offensive guard, Crypto's his father.
And listen to his voice, Ali.
Excited to be here in Miami. What's up, everyone? This is James Daniels. I just signed. Excited to be here in Miami. Go for it.
It even sounds like him, dude.
What's up, everyone? This is James Daniels. I just signed. Excited to be here in Miami.
No, Crypto's his father.
Oh yeah.
Why couldn't they be brothers?
That's Crypto's son.
Yeah, that's Crypto's son.
No,
that's Crypto's son.
No.
It's dead on.
Go Fins.
I am looking.
What's up, everyone?
He would have had to be
James Daniels.
conceived in
I just signed.
NIL deal with ballpark hot dogs.
He has an NIL deal with ballpark hot dogs.
He looks like Marcellus Wiley. Crypto.
I was like, holy fuck, this is him. Look, okay, real quick, no cap. All right, let's get into it. Crypto, when you returned back from the military to stateside, doesn't matter the year, doesn't matter the time. Where did you go?
97. I started school.
Where?
In Illinois State.
Okay, Illinois State.
That's
so
pretty close to Ohio, Cap. That is pretty damn close to Ohio, man.
When you shipped, hold on. When they brought you and shipped you in, where'd you got? What port? What army base or navy base did you come in at?
No, I went back into the Navy later in '99.
I didn't ask that. See, he keeps trying to change the fucking subject. He keeps trying to change the fucking subject. First of all, is Crypto a fucking Army intelligence or something. He's super vague about his fucking naval intelligence. I'm sorry, God, I'm sorry.
Cap, what part of he can talk right through the mute on StreamYard and Twitter tells you he was a federal agent?
Well, first of all, he does work for the government. That's a fact. He is a government employee still. Have you been spying on us for the government this whole time?
Yeah, the whole time.
Oh my God.
Well, you ain't doing a very good job.
Let the fox in the henhouse, boys. Let the fox in the
Crypto, you ain't doing a very good job because you know who I voted for, and they still haven't come got me yet, bro. So you ain't doing a very good job, man.
Yeah, Crypto, you're failing at your job, according to Color. All right.
No.
So
I love how he just says no.
So Ali, how's the toilet doing today? How's the bathroom today? You got like seashells on the wall and shit?
Oh, you doing a renovation, Ali?
What's he talking about?
What is Ali? Ali, you doing?
I don't know.
Ali, he got even quieter.
Away.
He was like hooked on Police Academy.
Ali, you sound far away.
He gets quieter.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Hooks on Police
We can
Academy.
hear you. It just sounds like you're talking.
You're in a fishbowl.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you. It just sounds like you're very
Ali's got
far
one
away.
of them old cups, one of those
That is
styrofoam
weird.
cups
I might
with a
have to
string in
reboot,
between.
I don't know what the hell he's talking about with seashells. I have no idea what he's talking about. If you're talking about the background, that's not me. That's El Cap. You got to ask him about the background.
No, I'm talking about the fact that you sound like you're in a bathroom, and most bathrooms in Florida have seashells on the wall.
I think there's something going on with my computer. I got to reboot. But real quick, on the subject of him being Crypto's son, did you look what school he went to? That's not too far from where Illinois State is.
Well, he went to
Iowa. So you're talking about Ohio. He has connection on the Iowa
James Daniels
side.
was born in Japan.
I don't know if that's true or not. But
yeah, but I happen to know that you did a stint over in Japan, Crypto, so that ain't helping you much.
Nope.
Listen, first of all, these Navy motherfuckers, let me tell you.
They get around, bro.
They get around. They're father and children, becoming football stars, and then they fucking evade the question the whole time about it.
Run them boats right. They can run them swift boats right up the Zane, man. You know, like they're like.
All right, hold up.
Go anywhere they want, man.
Hold up, real quick. Crypto, you're off the hook. I just looked it up. James Daniels' father is LaShawn Daniels Sr., who played for the Minnesota Vikings in 1997 and was an integral member of the 1990 Harding State Championship team.
Navy guy, played for the Vikings, and he's a Navy guy.
Wait. But
there you go.
People carry the same last name. That don't mean that's his kid.
I just looked it up. It says it's his son.
Yeah, okay. But bro, just because on a piece of paper someone wrote you in as the name does not make you the father until the DNA.
Yeah, I mean, Chew is written down as 5.
I mean,
too, you know. But
well, let's get a look at who they're claiming.
Hold on,
who they're allegedly saying is
that is a perfect mashup between Crypto and Marcellus Wiley.
Marcellus Wiley. Damn. Marcellus Wiley, yeah.
Hold on a second.
Baby Marcellus Wiley there. Yeah. Damn, you see that?
And Marcellus Wiley was a pretty good linebacker, so we're doing pretty good there. If he looks like him. He don't sound like him though.
Nick Nolte.
Marcellus Wiley sounds like he's gonna play football through you.
Hey,
bring up a picture of Nick Nolte. What's called said something about Nick Nolte?
Where do I?
You got a picture of Nick Nolte, Cap?
No. What?
Who's that?
Where do I change the audio settings? Because maybe I got something going on there.
Same place you do. Same place you do in StreamYard, down in the bottom middle. Hit the arrow instead of the mute button. Hit the little arrow next to it.
Okay, thank you.
So, here's LaShawn Daniels, the father. Hold on.
Any relation to Chase Daniels or Jaden Daniels? Or
Yeah, with the Daniels family. Yeah.
Yeah, old man Daniels. Listen, just
Daniels.
Or Josh.
Just want to point out.
Yeah, Jaden
Daniels is a family name. On my tree. He could be my cousin.
Well, I'm wondering why the Daniels decided to drop the Mick.
Because when we came here to become Americans, we dropped the Mick because now we're just Daniels. That's the truth. You know.
So you're saying all the people with Mick and Mac are all loyalists?
So,
well, look, Jason Whitlock. What?
No, listen. That's supposedly the senior.
So his daddy looks like Jason Whitlock. He looks like Crypto's brother. Man, this is a big old ring going on around here. That big old innuendo ring going on here.
I don't know. It was a crazy observation. I found it pretty funny because let's go.
Like, man, if Whitlock's my long lost father, I'm gonna go jump off a cliff.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Crypto will be like, I'm ridding the world of a demon seed.
How do I sound now?
You sound amazing now, Ali.
So whatever reason, because of all these Windows updates or whatever, it basically kicked out all my pre-settings, and I was recording through the camera, the audio. So that's what happened.
Yeah, we know. You had to flush the toilet real quick. We know.
It's cool.
Damn, colors on my ass today. First, I'm getting shit from people in the spaces,
in the group chat.
Punk,
oh, yes. you had problem in the spaces today?
It's nothing personal. I'm on fire tonight, and anybody in front of me is just gonna get burned, bro. I'm sorry. It's just
real quick, color. Hold on, I gotta ask Ali about this. Ali, spaces today? You got some shrapnel?
Just people arguing and yelling and screaming over Eichenberg.
We haven't even got on that yet.
He hasn't come back since he went running as soon as it happened. You know, I don't know if you checked Dolphins Twitter today, but it has been wild. I have never seen so much anti-Semitic and homophobic language being made from Dolphin fans.
You know what, Ali? You know what's not disgusting. Ali? You know what's not anti-Semitic?
Anti-Semitic.
Gold.
Towards Eichenberg?
Wait a fucking minute. Wait a fucking minute, color.
Towards him.
That is kind of true.
Isn't he German?
It's kind of
the language that I've seen and witnessed, and the little memes that people are creating. Yeah, there was somebody that had some Nazi shit that it got deleted real quick. Wow. I'll tell you that.
Whoa.
One wasn't even a Dolphin fan. It's one of these bot accounts that are like trying to be a Dolphin fan to gain access to information or whatever. But the fact that it's blowing up, it's crazy. And then I'm seeing memes of Greer and people using homophobic language next to his face. Right? That's kind of fucked up. I mean, dude. We all knew this was going to happen. What is everybody crying about?
I want everybody, yeah. I tried to brace everybody from
First
Impact.
Of all,
I was bracing them for Impact.
I'm a firm believer in First Amendment rights. I just want to say, and making fun of people and taking the low road. As much as I disagree with it, I will defend your right to do it. When you say I am not surprised in the least, because I just want to point out that by and large, and it's not all of them, but the people that are saying that, doing that, and championing are the same people that are just shitting on Eichenberg too. Those people, lock, stock, and barrel, arm in arm, like hands across America, are attacking Dolphin fans that have critical thinking and critical takes and are real football fans about their quarterback. And those are the same people that we're seeing do all that shit. And now it might not be that you were one of the people that shit on everybody, but you would be some of the person that's like, man, Tua's doing this and doing that. And you'd be like, you would try to soft canceled them, right? You weren't vicious. You didn't say the homophobic stuff or, threaten to kill them or talk shit on their children or their wife, right? You didn't do that, but you blessed that behavior with them doing it. And now here you are blessing their behavior once again on Liam Eichenberg. And y'all are the problem. The non-football knowers, the people that are purely analytic for analytics' sake, so they can have information that is fuck all to the game of football when it talks about the heart part and the cohesion part, the team part. Now, this isn't a defense of Liam Eichenberg. It's just a further indictment of this fucking fan base and how fucking stupid they are.
Yeah, definitely, man. And this has brought like the weirdos out, right? And even those like bot accounts that I talked about, right? You got account names that I've never seen before come out of the woodwork. And
that's people making their burner accounts is what it is, Ollie.
Yeah, that's exactly. You can burner accounts, bot accounts, all the same. And it's just really nuts. And I'm going to toot my horn when I can. Again, TFTG is batting 1 million and everybody else is way, way behind, and it's not even close. Everything we have told you is going to happen, happened. Everything move that we said they were going to do, they do. Every time we tell you something is going to happen, it happens. And then you guys act like you've never heard of it before, or, oh my God, it never happened. I bet you anything
everything is proceeding exactly as we have foreseen.
And I bet you anything right now, Color, that Omar Kelly, Florio, or somebody is probably writing down what we're talking about right now and writing an article on it.
Your friends on the far side of Endor.
That is 100%.
Real quick, in some, I don't want to call it breaking news because it's not, but because it's not pertaining to the Dolphins. But a guy I know the Dolphins were interested in his services and trying to work it out. They must have been on a hard line for low dollars for this defensive tackle, Jay Tufele. He ends up signing with the Jets. So that sucks. I thought that guy was going to end up with the Dolphins. But looks like the Jets got him.
Is that his name?
Yeah, I mean, listen, he's a young guy. He's just going to be a camp body type of guy. But I think, maybe he has a better opportunity there. I don't see how he could. The Dolphins have one tackle, but all right.
I think the Dolphins have a plan at tackle, and I will give you your props when it's due, El Cap. You definitely pronounced his name correct, so I'm proud of you.
Oh, fucking thanks, buddy. I really just took a shot at that one. That's fucking awesome.
He was pronouncing it Tufle yesterday.
Shout out to Ryan AP with the membership. Salute. Villain gifted it to him. Look at that. Villain with the gifties.
Oh, sweet. Thanks, Villain.
Ended up going to Ryan AP.
Out here anointing people.
Who's on it? Yeah, he is.
Everybody be on your best behavior.
Yo, Color is on one, boy. He's out here anointing people. Listen, what a power. What a fucking power to have. Out here just straight flexing.
I don't even have those freaking emojis, man.
No. They have to be.
I don't even have a damn coffee cup.
No.
Not for lack of
Joe Riss reporting that the Commanders re-signed Igbenogany. So, I mean,
I knew that was going to happen. I think the plan,
a real Javon Holland over there.
Yeah, the plan, I think is they know there's this draft has full of defensive tackles that they can grab, and don't be surprised if we really tried to move on to Calais a lot harder than we have in the past week. I could see them signing him and then doubling up on defensive tackle in the draft. I can definitely see that happening.
Well, I'm seeing these tweets and all this stuff about everything with this Eichenberg signing. And fans are saying Dolphins fans are always divided, but one thing's for certain, we're all in agreement upon Liam Eichenberg sucks. Blah blah blah.
We're
blah,
all
blah.
in agreement with what that person wants us to all to be.
I mean, listen.
I got you.
What do they want?
Like, as long as you preface it by saying something so obvious sounding that it changes the reality. No, Eichenberg is fine. He ain't no worse than anybody else anybody's got. You know what I mean?
What's you want? I'm just going to tell y'all something
real quick. I'm going to open every show from now on, Cap, with, we can all disagree on a lot. But one thing I think we can all agree on is Tua is absolute garbage. I mean, if you're not in agreement on that, then you just don't know football.
You're just not a Dolphins fan. You're just not a Dolphins fan. If you're
just not in agreement.
You're not in agreement.
Which makes you terrible.
Look at that. Go another gift thrown around by who got it this time? Raphael Courtwright, man, gets gifted one out here from Villain. Let's go, Raph.
Pretty sure Raphael already had one.
No. He was gifted it just now.
Sure he's not double dipping.
No, I don't think so. I don't think it can do. I don't think that's how it works.
I think
I like that the little gift box.
He was using his Denny's military discount on that one, man.
Anyhow, listen. What did Dolphins fans really think that they were gonna sign at this given juncture, as far as talent goes? How much further behind is Liam Eichenberg from any other guy they would have brought in here that has zero understanding of the terminology, cohesion, got to settle in? Now, yes, there's all of these potential things with something else, and they probably will still bring that in. Okay, they will.
I wish people would lay off of Liam Eichenberg. Liam Eichenberg is like,
they love to do this though, Color. This is like 5 years in a row now where it's Liam Eichenberg now. It was Jesse Davis before.
Yeah,
it was Michael Dieter before that. Don't forget too, Color.
Everybody thinks there's such thing as an elite offensive lineman that's going to come in and solve all these problems. You got to look at a good offensive lineman like copper, right? It's not as flashy as gold. It's still, it's not a precious metal. It's not what everybody
earth metal.
It's not what has all that extrinsic value. But guess what you can do with it that you can't do with gold? You can chisel fucking pyramids with that motherfucking metal.
Well, you know what else you could do, Color?
So it can conduct just as much as electricity as gold, except you can also build pyramids with it. That's like Liam Eichenberg. He's not gold.
I gotta be honest, Color. This is a terrible analogy because everything surrounding the pyramids, no one's thinking about no one went there to go rob the tombs to find
what I mean is
they went there to get all that gold.
Right, that's what I'm trying to say. But they wouldn't have nowhere to go rob if it wasn't for the copper.
I get you. I would say this, Color. You buy copper, right? Because, hey, it's cheap. You can get a lot of it for low cost. But you know what ends up happening when you own copper? Every now and again, some new technology comes along. Some new thing happens. And it's always a short-lived thing. But copper's like the conductor. It's like the perfect gap between. And those stocks, those things where you bought low on this piece of copper is now through the roof. And what can you do then? You can either benefit from that and enjoy your spoils of war, or you could sell it off and get even more spoils of war. So there is something to the analogy. I'm looking at this being a common theme with Dolphin fans forever. They're constantly blaming the offensive line for the team's failure. And it's just it's a combination because it's 5 fucking guys up there, right? But fine, all of that, yada yada yada, right? Yada yada yada. It's weird because it's Eichenberg. It was Jesse Davis. It was Michael Dieter. It was also, what's the guy who became the center and got a contract with
Connor
the
Williams?
Bengals? No, with the Bengals.
Oh, with the Bengals.
He used to be with the Miami Dolphins. Starts with a K. It's like Kilgore or some shit like that. Somebody in chat. What's the Bengals center? I don't even know if he's still their center. But
he was the
there.
former Patriot.
Karras.
Yeah.
Ted Karras. Well,
Yeah.
we got Ted Karras in for a year, and they paid him that money and wanted. They shit on him so hard. That's why he fucking left and went to Cincy. Dolphins wanted to re-sign him, but Dolphin fans were shitting on him because they're like, this is the new Michael Dieter. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't stay around. Michael Dieter took the rest of that shit. Then it moved on to Jesse Davis. Now it's on Eichenberg. And I'll be looking to see what guy they draft this year that they push for, and Dolphin fans, want to blame for everything.
It's funny you brought up Michael Dieter, right? You know who he plays for now, right?
Yeah, he was playing for the Houston Texans.
Well,
I was just getting ready to say that. He was playing for the Houston Texans and took them to the playoffs as their center, and now he's with the Washington Commanders.
Starting
for the Commanders. And I just want to point out 2 years away from the Dolphins, and each year with two different teams, and each year took a team that was on the rocks when they brought him in and brought him to the fucking playoffs.
So
beyond the first round of the fucking playoffs too. Michael Dieter, who y'all shit on around here and ran up out of town and said he was worthless and wasn't worth nothing, has now gone further in his NFL career by 2 times more than the Dolphins in fucking a generation. So what are y'all fucking dumb fuckers now? What do you idiots know out there?
Another player did that too.
Balloons for that peace sign? Is that what just happened?
What other player did that?
Fucking that. You get this right here. 2-time peace.
You know what other player did that? El Cap.
What's up?
Mac Hollins did that. Mac Hollins went to the Raiders. They made the playoffs that one year, then bounced. And guess what? He ended up with the Bills last year, who made it to like the AFC Championship game, I want to say.
I will say this. He doesn't even get as much love as I'll give to Michael Dieter because they didn't shit on Mac Hollins as hard as they did Michael Dieter. And the second team that Michael Dieter went to the fucking – do you guys remember – the Houston Texans were a literal laughing stock. Everyone was like, they are blowing it up. They're in a tank.
You were laughing at O'Brien as he was on his way out.
Dude, and he took that team with a rookie quarterback as the starting center, and then goes to the next biggest laughing stock. The owner's shitty and all this change and all this new stuff. And okay, they got it. And I'm just saying.
So Scott,
y'all need to stop.
Scott Jackson says he's friends with Karras' dad and uncle. He wanted to stay in Miami. So I was going to say, I don't know whether it was his dad or his uncle, but one of them played in the NFL, Alex Karras. So basically what you're saying is you're friends with the father from Webster. Because it's either his father or his uncle that played the dad on Webster.
Yeah.
It was Alex Karras that played the dad on Webster. I don't know if it's his uncle or his dad, but one or the other.
I would not have thought of that.
Is that Ted Karras' dad?
Yeah, or his uncle, one or the other. But Scott knows both of them, his uncle and his dad. So Scott officially knows the dad from Webster.
Mm-hmm. And just a reminder, I've seen Scott get shit on for being a bad Dolphins fan because he's calling it like it is. And Scott's kind of a fucking asshole. Let's call it for what it is, Scott. You're an asshole. You're kind of a. But here's a guy who knows some football and knows some motherfuckers who know football and knows motherfuckers who play.
I had an asshole. It was a good asshole.
Oh my god. But no, El Cap, what I was just want to relay to the audience real quick. It seems like on point that Dolphins leave here being run out of town only to come back with a vengeance, bro. You saw Noah Igbenogany last year with the Washington Commanders. He was a starter with the Commanders, right? And he just resigned, like you just said. We see it all the time.
To the villain. Shout out to the villain real quick, Ali. Where's the help and moves that break us back into the playoff wins? We've invested into a QB and hasn't proven anything. Well, we'll go ahead and finish that thought, Ali, and we'll answer this question.
So my thing is like, I understand that everybody wants to win now, but building a team is more than just one piece. Just like the question that Villain has here is where's the help and moves that break us back into the playoffs? Unfortunately, until you move the most important piece in your organization, which is the quarterback, you're playing to that quarterback's limitations no matter what, which really, as we said on yesterday's show, and I believe we said it on the show prior to that, I really think this is a wash season. We're tanking without tanking, if you know what I mean. So none of the moves
we make. It's the shadow tank.
I can't say I have any idea what you just said, Ali, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, we're tanking without tanking. All right. We're definitely
there. You go, everybody. There's Webster's dad from the show.
Old Mr. Karras.
Oh yeah. And by the way,
he looked like Larry Zonka.
Yeah,
he kind of fucking does.
He does.
He looks like Larry Zonka.
And for sitcom mothers, they were totally dropping the ball on this one. Like, this has to be the absolute worst looking sitcom mom I've ever seen.
Well, it's a family show, Color. It wasn't supposed to be fucking.
She looks like, bro.
Okay.
Just saying, man. She looks
damn, bro.
She looks like she's from Utah. Let's just say that.
Oh, god damn.
Yeah. At first, I thought that was freaking Larry Zonka at one point.
All right, so I thought so. Honestly, yes, I agreed with you. You know, he was a little bit Zonka. Of a old Zonky. All right. Again, fine. Liam Eichelberg has done himself no favors with ending up on his back like a turtle so much in his fucking career. But he is not the exact reason we're losing. And I'm just being real, right? He's not that great, but he's not.
He's a reason.
He's not the ultimate problem.
Damn, that guy that played Webster is 54 years old now, dude. Probably still looks like Webster too.
I would say, here's the thing.
Yep.
The Dolphins are either A, having a shadow tank season, which is something we've coined around here. People are saying it's a soft tank. I would agree with that take because the team is soft and that's kind of how they would tank softly. But I would say the way they're trying to make it appear and dress it up and how they're going to sell it with the propaganda tour and continue to sell it, I would say it's a shadow tank, right? This is like a black ops that is taking place. It's a psyop. It's a government entity at this point that is completely running a shadow tank because they're not looking to get in trouble for tanking potentially. Now that could be one of the options, and it's probably the likely one, and it certainly seems to be the one the fans like, as we voted on last night. 50% agree. 51% of all voters said that it was a shadow tank out of 3 questions. The other one was some other stuff. Okay. My point is, or is it this? They've exhausted all efforts, and they know the team that they built is a good one. And that they also potentially believe into a still that if he's healthy and doesn't get injured, they're going to be competitive with the team, the scheme, and everything they have in place. And they think even if he does go down, outside of it being like a blown ligament or something that is season ending, which would be catastrophic anyhow, that would everything short of that would be maximum 4 weeks out with a concussion or a game here and a game there. And they think that they brought the guy in to fix that problem in a short week window that maybe they can get more out of in Zach Wilson, and maybe can just at least survive long enough to get Tua back healthy enough to continue. Are they really betting all the way in? We like to think that they're being extra cerebral.
You mean to disappoint us in the playoffs?
Yes, but I'll tell you what, watch how the narrative is spun and how every talking head in the NFL talk about the Miami Dolphins are back because they went and shit all over themselves last year, and Tua came back this year and brought them back to the playoffs and yada, yada, yada. And I'm telling you, watch how the fans that are shitting on Eichenberg, the ones that lock, stock, and barrel with the people that go around in the community and threaten people and their families and say bad things to them and about them and all that shit, that aren't just joking around or even having a heated debate or even an argument, just vile things, right? Watch how they will all lock arms again and preach the gospel of Tua Tagovailoa and Chris Grier and Mike McDaniel and Stephen Ross and the Miami Dolphins and the collective at large, that we got to just do a couple more things, shed this cap. We'll get fresh young wide receiver. Watch how quickly the narrative can be rewritten. So I think a lot of this shadow tank stuff is like us being
I'm not falling for the banana in the tailpipe.
I'm saying it's them being hopeful, crypto. Being hopeful.
I'm not doing it this year. I'm checked out.
You know, I've never thought of it this way, El Cap. I've been thinking about this phenomenon that Liam Eichenberg, it's almost like he's like the Tuanier's kryptonite, right? They despise him so much and they hate on him so bad, it's not even fair. I actually had a thought last night and I wanted to get your opinion. Is it possible that the Tuaniers actually know for a fact that their quarterback has limitations, right? So to make excuses for his limitations, they have villainized Liam Eichenberg so bad to make him the scapegoat that even when Tua wins and Liam Eichenberg is starting, that's proof that he can win games when it's stacked against him as false proof. You know what I mean? Like trying to give all the credit to Tua when Liam is playing, right? And they still win. You see what I'm saying?
So essentially,
yes,
I get you. So essentially, they have a built-in excuse for Tua if he fails
or wins.
Well, by that logic, they should love Eichenberg being around here then.
Well, yeah, by that you're absolutely right. But this way, like even like those wins that Tua snuck out. Let's say he beat the Cardinals, right? Whatever reason, we beat the Cardinals this past season. They're gonna say, "Oh, see, Tua has such a great arm, and he was so good. He had to pull it out of the bag because we had Liam Eichenberg playing." They're always gonna use Liam Eichenberg as a negative stepping stool.
They're
what that means is, I'm gonna use him as a stepping stool to raise my guy higher, no matter what they do. And I was thinking about it that, oh my God, they're doing it on purpose. I don't even think that they truly believe that Liam Eichenberg is that bad. I just think that think they're using it as a tool.
I think you're giving them a lot of credit, Ali. I think they're dumb as fuck.
Using it as a crutch.
I think, Ali, you're projecting them to be as smart as you, and they're not.
That's a good point. They are dumb as fuck. You're right.
They're dumb as fuck, and they see shiny object. It's crazy because
Ali, really quick, the word you're looking for to describe what you just said.
Yeah.
Is whipping boy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You're absolutely right.
A whipping boy, for those who don't know the etymology of the word and how it came to be, a whipping boy was a boy that stood next to the king, and every time he got upset and wanted to smack whoever he was talking to,
no, when he disciplined his children, it was when they would discipline their children, they would hit another kid.
And also, instead of breaking decorum and punching somebody in the face, they'd have a dude standing next to him that they could smack or whip.
Yeah, most of the time it was a slave that they used, El Cap. It happened a lot during Roman times. They would sit there and freaking smack the slave or beat the hell out of the slave instead out of frustration to make them feel better.
And also to get what they wanted. So, for instance, they were appealing to the empathy of the person that they were negotiating with. Because you're not going to stand there and want to watch somebody slapping some dude for no reason. You know what I mean? You're gonna give in. You're gonna be like, all right, stop hitting the guy. You know what I mean? I'll do what you want.
You know what? I come up the perfect thing for Tua. Tua is the Temu quarterback. He's like the cheap gratification. That's what he is.
He's worse than Temu, bro. He's wish list. He's wish list, which is worse than Temu.
So,
yes,
here's the thing. All right,
you get the temporary gratification, then the shit breaks. He's the Temu quarterback.
We can sit here and make fun of Tua. We've done that plenty, but I don't want to get on that subject tonight because we've got plenty of time to worry about Tua. We talked about him being fucking skinny fat Tua with his baby body on his boat earlier in the week, so which is kind of embarrassing. And
he's got a dad bod, Cap.
Yeah, it is a dad bod.
I've got a fucking dad bod, okay? Because I got kids. I don't look like that, dude. Like that's a pro fucking athlete. That he looks like
you don't understand, Cap. That's a rite of passage. That body Tua showed on that boat is a rite of passage.
So I just have one question: who has bigger tits, Tua or Dan Marino? See,
I would say this. I would say Dan because Dan doesn't come second to anything.
Damn, that's good answer. I like
what I'm saying. Dan don't lose to nothing, dog. It's a competition always. And if he's like, I got
even in man boobs, right?
Even in man boobs, you don't give a fuck. He's gonna be the winner. So that's how.
Oh my
god. Yeah, you like that. I thought maybe I should have been a politician. Maybe.
Color, you're on mute if you're trying to say something. I see your thing moving up and down.
No, Color's fucking eating is what he's doing.
I watch my thing moving up and down.
Oh, okay. I know you like to watch your thing moving up and down if you can still see it.
Jesus.
All right.
I mean, I do have a set of electronic goggles for a reason.
Oh,
okay.
This is what happens when you're a Dolphin fan. You got to make light of this situation. Come on, let's have some fun.
I mean, nobody can self-deprecate lower than me. I will literally shit on myself if I have to.
Please don't.
All right, that's
literally if I have to. I certainly don't want to.
I mean, if you have to do something, you have to do it. Wanting is different. And being
what's up, NFL's lit? Nice to see you in the chat.
The only people that can self-deprecate lower than me are the Buffalo Bills fans.
They should have.
All right,
daily.
Hit the like button, everybody. Let's make sure we get the likes up.
They are the shit that people put on themselves.
So Eichenberg, not good stats via PFF, as you guys know, and that's what people like to go at. But he only gave up 2 sacks last year. Okay. He only gave up 2. He played 653 snaps at center in 23. He's played, I mean, God, dude, he's got so many snaps. He's got left guard snaps in 22. He's got 1,182 at right guard last season. Most of that was last season, excuse me. The guy's played up and down the line every single year. If not for nothing, he's a good guy to be waiting in the wings if someone goes down anywhere up and down the if Liam Eichenberg, now everyone's like, we need a guard. We got our right guard, we need our left guard, we've got Austin Jackson, and we've got Patrick Paul, and maybe even Teron Armstead, and we're set. And that's how stupid you fuckers are. That's how fucking dumb you guys are. You're telling me who's coming in if what happens if Aaron Brewer goes down? Aaron Brewer goes down week 2. What now, Dolphins fans? Season's over. Pack it in. Pack it in. That's how y'all do it. That's your excuse as well. But I say if Liam Eichenberg's on the fucking sidelines, I know who Tua has chemistry with at snapping the ball. Just saying. For minimal money.
How do we know that Tua's not the one protecting him?
How do we not know? Color, I know that Tua and him are buddies. Who do you think was fucking holding the camera on the boat?
I mean, damn.
Who do you think was holding the camera on the boat?
I mean, as long as we're handing out contracts for people that suck, but we like their personality, I mean, shit, there's a
lot of room to go around.
So, all right, Eichenberg, everybody hates him. Fuck it. Dolphins
I don't hate him.
started the day off.
Dolphins.
He's my favorite player.
You and I are gonna take. You and I are gonna take Liam Eichenberg to the Toto concert, man. We're all gonna have a good time, bro. Look at all these.
I can't fucking wait.
Right, exactly.
I can't
taking him to the concert. Yep, I'm telling you.
Yep, he'll be grooving out to Christopher Cross, sailing away every Sunday morning.
Yep, Eichenberg is going to be sailing away, man. I'm telling you, man, we don't win without Eichenberg, man. We don't win, man. There's no winning path. There's no path to success without Eichenberg being signed.
So, okay, the first guy signed, the Eichenberg was the last signing that happened today. First guy signed as a linebacker, 25 years old. It's a 1-year deal per Adam Schefter. I don't have the details out on it yet. Played with the Tampa Bay Bucks last year, racking up 72 tackles. And he's considered to be kind of a tough guy as far as run stuffing goes. Okay. Now, hadn't really gotten any feedback from Tampa fans other than like they're happy to be off of him. I don't really know. Was he a starter? I mean, to get 72 tackles, if he's not the starter, that means he did pretty good as a role player. So I got to assume he was the starter and they're looking to upgrade. So let's just assume that Britt was the full-time starter or most of the season starting to rack up 72 tackles last year for the Bucks. But he was the weak link, which I can assume so because the Dolphins just signed into a 1-year deal. Well, I got a guy who's now got a lot of snaps as a linebacker in the NFL on a cheap 1-year deal when I already have who I think is our starters, right? I think the Dotson we just signed is starting right next to Brooks, who we already got. So if you're telling me this is the backup in the inside linebacking core, not bad. And I do want to share a video of
what's going on, Von Joe and Miss Fins. They joined the chat.
Oh, hello, Von Joe and Miss Fins. Hit the like button, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
and I see they're asking for JC's asking for the link. Somebody else, I thought I said
JC. Yeah, Von Joe and Miss Fins. Yeah, they're in the chat.
Isn't that Van Joyce? Is it Van Joyce?
Listen, I've only been able to talk about some bullshit, Gold and Eichenberg for an hour, and I only wanted to do this for an hour. We got two more. We got this guy and one more guy to talk about. So no link.
Yeah, we got I got a recording.
No link. Yeah, and then Crypto's got a record. Real quick, guys, just so I can show everybody. This is the famous Eagles tush push. Indefensible, correct?
Pretty much. It's
pretty much
at a
right.
98% clip.
Yes.
Pretty much like a 98%
so
clip. High 90s clip.
Right here. Here's the quarterback. You see him dip his head in. I'm just gonna go. There he is.
Yeah.
Ball is snapped.
Straight. Remember, his legs is driving too.
Now look at who then takes flight. Both the linebackers take flight.
The linebackers jump right
and
over
then look. Number 52. You see number 52 right here?
He's in no position to stop Hurts.
But he's got him, and then these guys with Vita Vea and everybody has held him. So look what happens. Gets down.
He held up.
Gets down, and then look who's got all the leverage. Look who's got all the leverage. This guy's in the air, and look who's got all the leverage. Look.
He's in the air. Did he grab his helmet?
I mean, yeah, he's probably got him by the helmet a little bit. But you know what? Listen,
no, he's got a wad of jersey on his shoulder pads, dude.
Yeah, he does. He does. He's
actually got his thumb on the inside of his shoulders. He's horse collaring him technically.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You're gonna run the ball down the middle like that. There is
you
no.
You got
to
commit a penalty to stop that play.
Yeah, there is no horse collar tackle. Look, and there he is, taking the angle. So, I would say.
You gotta beat the snap count.
Tough enough to what happened? My fault. Tough enough. Damn, sorry boys. I took everybody off stream. Shout out to Villain again. Take him to Tortuga and Fort. No, dude. Party. We ask. Come on vacation, leave on probation, back on violation. Damn. Fort Lottie Daddy. Finna go to Tortuga to Fort Lottie Daddy.
CB 41.5 is joining me.
Who?
CB 41.5 is in the chat.
I don't know who that is.
He's a new guy in the community.
Who?
That CB guy.
Who?
He's new in the community.
Hey, El Cap.
Just got started.
Can I just do my final words real quick? I got to head out. I got to take care of this.
Problem.
Yeah.
No problem. I'm updating this next guy, and I'm out of here too. Go ahead.
All right. So I just want to say, make sure you hit the like button, turn on, subscribe, turn on notification bell if you're new. Tell your friends about our channel. We really appreciate all the feedback, everything that our audience does for us and our members. Shout out to you guys as well. Thank you so much. Also, brand new episode of 4th and 10U was today. Great episode with Mike and Mike. We talk about the combine, the good, the bad, the ugly, things we love. We gave some hot takes on certain players. Definitely check that out. That being said, stay tuned to the next episode, which will be next Thursday. There's some news brewing in that big bad team up north, El Cap. Some news brewing. Let's just say they finally admitted to the deed. Coming soon. News coming. Stay tuned.
Damn. All right, Ali. Thanks for coming through, buddy. Appreciate you. So, yeah, this linebacker that the Dolphins got from Tampa going to be brought in. I would say, listen, it's him or Channing Tindall. It's an easy pick for me. Channing Tindall sucks. He can't do nothing. This guy has got 72 tackles last season and is, able to be a part of stopping the tush push. You wouldn't even put Channing Tindall on the field, Miami, for whatever reason. So, guy's only 25 years old, young. It's going to be cheap talent. So, let's do it. Yep, we just need the Eagles 17 games. That's it. 17 games of the Eagles, and we're going to win them all. All right. So, let's see.
Does Tua need his tush pushed?
I think Tua needs to stop letting his tush get pushed in. How about that? Let's go to the other signing of the day. The Dolphins bolstered their running back room color commentary. They signed Alexander Madison, who, I remember him more when he was with Dalvin Cook up there.
Decent score.
Yeah, I mean, look.
I mean, let's 26. He also did a stint with the Raiders as their lead back.
He was with the Raiders last year. He's 5'11", 220. He's 26 years old. He's had 22 touchdowns in his 6 years.
So he's built exactly like Jalen Wright.
Yeah, and
exact measurables of Jalen Wright.
I mean, look, Dolphin fans are like, some are happy about it because it's whatever, but some are like, there's a lot of running backs. They're still going to grab somebody, whether it's a free agent or UDFA, and or a guy late in the rounds potentially. right? They're gonna definitely add it. So to me, they're gonna keep 4 running backs in the room. Now, maybe this guy gets cut short. Maybe the guy you got in the 5th round doesn't make the team, or maybe the UDFA doesn't, and they go lean in the running back room with only 3. If they're gonna go lean in the running back room with only 3, because they're not going to draft somebody high in the draft, because they've done that. They traded a 4th rounder to move up last year, and drafted Achane in the 3rd round the year prior. So to me, they've got assets put in there. You got to kind of go cheap in some way. A lot of teams at this point, and the Dolphins usually would have gone UDFAs in the running back room, and they decided not to do that. They brought in a veteran. And so it gives them a little bit of flexibility to say, hey, we're only going to go with 3 on the roster if need be, and we can do, I don't know, more of this position, whatever it is, when it comes time for 53-man roster cuts. I like the addition, veteran presence, and at least the guy knows how to play in the cold, right? I mean, I don't know. Fuck. So it's a decent addition. I know 26 is like ancient in running back years, but so what? What do you got? What do you think?
No, I was gonna say I'm gonna head out.
All right, Crypto.
All right, I'll check you guys later.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I think it's a great pickup. I kind of like him. He was able to play well enough to make the Vikings feel comfortable in moving off of Dalvin Cook. He serviced the Raiders very well in relief of Jacobs, I believe. Who did he have out? No, Jacobs went to
Jacobs went there. He went to the Packers.
Green Bay. Yeah. So I mean, he's a solid runner. Exact same build as Jalen Wright. Maybe he'll be the key to opening the door and showing the way for Jalen or something. Being that they're the same body type, they're going to probably be utilized in the same role. And if Jalen Wright's been having any, issue kind of finding a groove or getting up to where he needs to be, Madison is a good pickup to,
shout out to Villain again.
In other words, we're forming, a room where we have 3 different running backs for 3 different roles, and each one of them are going to have a backup pretty soon,
So shout out to Villain again, who is, out here christening another member in the community, iDog being gifted the membership. Shout out to Villain, who is just blessing. Just he does deserve it.
Who
just
don't
blessing the community.
That JC guy.
Yeah. Remember when TD Fins Talk 83 got gifted it that one time?
Oh yeah.
That was funny. So last year, he's always been part of a backup committee. He's always been like, in a 2-back system, a sharing role. He's never been like a, top flight back, and I don't think you can even ask for that. Last year on 132 attempts, which is a decent amount, he gained 400 yards, averaging 3.2 yards, and scored 4 touchdowns. The year prior with Minnesota, he had 180 attempts for 700 yards, 3.9 yards per carry, and 0 touchdowns. So he's got a little wear and tear on the tires, amassing over 300 friggin' attempts in the last 2 years. But that's a drop in the bucket. So the guy should be, again, he's just a role player. Got to be on minimal money. I'm sure there's some incentives. And if the Dolphins, the Dolphins bring in a UDFA and draft the guy in the 5th round, and one of those 2 dudes is just off the charts, right? They could probably unload this guy for $600,000 of dead cap, and that's the end of it. And a lot of the guys are picking up.
This dude is at the same point of his career in a similar, at similar level too, of a Tony Pollard before he left Dallas. Like,
yeah, it happens
behind Zeke, when we all know he's a better running back than Zeke, finally gets his chance as the main guy, and they're like, F it, and they went back to Zeke and sold him off to somebody else. You know what I mean?
Well, they put money on him, and it wasn't worth it.
And I think Tony Pollard did all right. He played for Tennessee and actually had a decent season last year. So, sometimes the third spot where you're finally the guy for somebody, if somebody's thinking of you that way.
You know what they say?
If not,
third time's a charm.
Right. But if he pops, he pops. If not, then, no harm, no foul.
I don't need a number one running back. I've got
but you would take it if he popped. If it was like,
please.
Oh, wow, this guy just finally came out of nowhere on his career. You know what I mean? Because he has the goods. It's just a matter of doing it,
Listen, Raheem Mostert gave us nothing last year. And funny at that, the Raiders signed Raheem Mostert because we essentially switched backs. How funny is that?
Oh, I thought, crazy.
And then Jeff Wilson has given us literally nothing, and yet he's always on the roster. So just think about it like this.
But in spots last year, Jeff Wilson.
I've always liked Jeff Wilson's grit.
I think McDaniel's been going the extra because they're friends. I think he's been going the extra safe route with the last injury he had, and he's waiting till he's absolutely strong and sturdy, ready to go.
I don't really give
to the point where it's been aggravating Jeff, not being able to get on the field.
I don't think so. I think Jeff just runs hard and he gets hurt.
Dude,
I think he runs hard and it hurts him. That's it. And I like the way he runs. His running style just gets him injured, and that is what it is.
Yeah, that's true.
So, but Addison is at least going to be an upgrade over what we got out of the other guys, not named Jalen Wright and not named Devon Achane. And Jalen Wright, we're going to hope that we're hoping the pecking order ends up this way. Devon Achane, Jalen Wright, and then this guy is the change of pace power back. That's what we're hoping for.
Oh, that's the other
find
thing.
Out.
It's also a litmus test for Jalen Wright.
Absolutely.
If you can't beat out a serviceable above average back like Madison, then you're not the guy.
You're definitely not the guy. You're cutting your career short with those types of performances.
Right.
So, all right. Well, that's it. That's the updating. I'm not going to get too much into Eichenberg stuff right now because I don't want to hear people cry and whine and stuff like that. But I also understand the sentiment of what seems to be the realization that the Dolphins aren't going to do what you hoped they were going to do. But you should have realized that months ago when they didn't get rid of Tua. That's the whole point we were trying to make.
The core 2 years ago, and people didn't want Eichenberg to be part of the core, but he is. And he was never going to go anywhere.
Maybe. I don't know. He could have gone somewhere, but
we've got our team, people. I mean, this is what everybody you can't keep starting over. Like you're in a spot every year where you're just like,
what are you going to do? You're going to get some unproven guy you don't know nothing about come in as a backup plan for break glass. No, you get somebody you kind of at least understand. He knows his way around the fucking building.
You're the type
people
of
like him in the building.
Right. You're the type of person that wants to lease a vehicle so you can trade it, you can give it back after a year and a half. Give me another clean one. You know what I mean?
Yes, and I get that, and I'm cool with that too. But guess what? That's what we've been doing, and it don't work. So
exactly.
All right, boys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, thank you for coming to the Finn's Tailgate. Hit the like button on the way out if you have not. Make sure to share this video, subscribe, all that good stuff. Shout out to the homie of the day, Villain. I mean, just showing you guys all how it's done.
Going for YouTube fan of the year.
Yeah, he's pulling ahead with not just upgrading his membership, not just donating, but also gifting. Like there was a magnanimous about it.
And that's his second channel. He's been doing that over in Miss Finn's.
God bless him. God bless him.
I'm telling you, he's going for a YouTube fan of the year.
So, Villain, show MVP. That's what I say.
Donate to the children.